Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Professor Sistrunk, and I'm reaching out to my Netting 115 students. We had a very good meeting, I think so. Yes. Last Monday that just passed. I really enjoyed that meeting, even though we had a lot of technical problems. That's great though, because these technical problems, you need a chance to go back to the administrators and say, these are the issues we are facing. Remember, this streaming stuff is new. It's not new, period. It's just new for iRetech, and we're pushing it hard. So I like it. I hope that you guys are actually enjoying yourself. I know. It's hard getting online, listening to a professor lecture, but I'm going to spice them up because we're going to do labs and we're going to do various things to spice it up. With that being said, here is my first spice. As you can see, I have in front of me Net Labs, and the lab that I have here is the lab that we should have already completed. Everyone should have completed this lab. Now, you're going to see me magically go through here and start grading labs. So I wanted to do this lab here, and I wanted to make this lab a special situation. We talked in our session Monday about giving you bonus points. And in most of my classes that I teach, I enjoy giving bonus points because I want you to really be able to dig in and learn this. Now, no one is obligated to do the bonus points work because you got a lot of work in here. These are labs that I pull out that I consider special labs that are industry rated labs. So some of these labs that I go through, I say, yeah, this is something that we actually really would do in the industry. So I pull those labs out for you. Now this video is going to be a little long, so please go all the way through it. Give me some likes on it. Also, tell me what you think about the video. Give me some comments so I'll know if this is the right path. But, so to get deep into this, let's go ahead and bring up the question. So for these bonus points, these are the rules that you have to follow. You must complete all your assignments for that week. Every week, I'm going to give you a lab. It's going to be outside of the labs that you're going to do it. You must do it in Packet Tracer. In Packet Tracer. Don't do it in Net Labs because these are going to be unique labs. They're going to progressively get harder, meaning that this lab is going to be the first one of the mini labs that you're going to get. As you can see, you have 12 up there, but they're going to progressively get harder. But don't worry, I'm going to do parts of the lab so you can see how to flow with it, and then you're going to take it from there. But you have to do it in Packet Tracer. That's a must, okay? With that being said, it's going to be a total of 12, okay, as you can see it. Now, I'm going to stop calling them labs, and I'm going to call them what we call in the industry. They're going to be tickets. In the industry, the word ticket equals to job. So when you come to a job in the industry, you have on your computer a lot of tickets that has to be taken care of. So you will be doing real world tickets. Of course, they labs, but real world tickets. And these are the rules. So make sure you follow the rules. Complete all your work for that week. Okay. Do all 12 of them. And they will progressively get harder. Now, no one has to do it. Okay, this is just extra stuff that gives you extra credit, and each lab will be weighed with 1 point. So if you got 12 labs, that's 12 points, 12 extra points. But you must do all of them. You can't say, well, I did 8, I want 8 points. No, you have to do all of them, and you cannot let them go into the next week. So this lab I'm sending you today, you already did it. All you have to do is take what you did, go into Packet Tracer, put it all together, and upload it into one of the sockets that is open for this week. So whatever you got to upload some work this week, just upload it in one of them. When I go in there and grade, I'll see it, I'll download it, I'll check it to make sure it's correct. I'm gonna check the configuration. I'm gonna check, I'm gonna ping some things to make sure they're connecting. So I'm gonna do a deep check on it and make sure it works. And I'm just gonna email you back. I'm not email you, but go in there and say, hey, you got that point for this week, and move forward, okay? Now this is great. I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope you take the challenge. So when I send this to you, just email. No, don't email me, because I don't want a bunch of emails. Hey, Professor, I'm all in. If you all in on my YouTube page, just say, Professor, I'm all in. That's it. And let me know that you in. But if I was you, I'd watch the video because this one is going to be easy. You're not going to have a problem with this. I'm going to progressively add on harder and harder. But know this, it will be a lab that covers what you're already doing. So I'm not going to go find a lab somewhere and give it to you. No, it ain't about having you fail. It's just simply progressively showing you have the skills to do this work. Okay, so let's get started with this lab, because I'm not going to do everything in the lab. I'm just going to do a few things in here, and I want to get started. And I want to keep these videos under 25 minutes because I don't want them to be too long. So as you can see, I'm in NetLabs, okay? Now I will also be going into Packet Tracer too. So if I had to put this configuration together, I can go right into Packet Tracer right now. I'm not going to do it in Packet Tracer. I could go into Packet Tracer, open up my Packet Tracer, and begin to do this lab in Packet Tracer. And then just a simple setup, you know, you'll be doing everything. That's what I like about giving these bonus points out, because it's going to show you that you're going to do everything. Now, I know some of you are actually pretty much already doing it. I had a student say, hey, Professor, can I do all my labs in Packet Tracer? No, because I need to get you ready for the final. But I'm giving you 12 labs that you can do in Packet Tracer. That's going to progressively test your skill set. And don't worry, it's not going to be something that you cannot do. It's just something that's going to tax your skill set and show you that you can go to the next level in this network stuff. Okay, so the first thing is picking the right routers and switches. And if you look here, you can see that all you needed, and I'm actually looking at the document here, so I'm gonna show you that. You're gonna have it broken down as like a real ticket in the real world. You go trip. This is gonna be fun. You're gonna be like, man, this is how y'all do it out there. So anyway, the routers that you'll be using in this particular lesson, they have it broke down here in the description. And I'm not gonna stray too far from the descriptions that I have, but I do want to make sure that you have a real world's view of what's going on in the real routing and switching world. Now, somebody who out there in the routing and switching world, when they see this, they'll know automatically, the last one I give you, they'll know automatically what to do. So let's move forward, okay? I don't want to be slowing us down. So in this particular lab, it does ask you for specific routers and for specific switches. I'm just going to read off real quick what the routers are. So you have the 1941 routers, and you have for the switches the actual 2960s. Now we know in the real world, if you see one of them, it's because it was an accident. Somebody was doing a show and tell. You're not going to see that. Really, if that's in somebody's network, boy, they got some issues going on. But let me move on, I digress. So we said the 1941s. So in this particular diagram, we got 1 and 2. And then it said also that you need the 2960s. Switches. So we're gonna go right here, over here in Packet Tracer, and we're gonna choose switches down here, and we're gonna look for the 2960s. I hope you can see this screen good. And then you need a couple of PCs, and I'm gonna put the PC right here, and another PC I'm gonna put right here. Okay, so this pretty much it. I'm not gonna get into detail with it right now. I'm not gonna do the cabling because I wanna see you do the cabling, and I wanna see those who take this challenge on how they deal with the cabling. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right here. I'm in Packet Tracer, and yes, I have the newest version of Packet Tracer, so make sure you have a 7.30 version of Packet Tracer. And this is the setup. Now, if you look here on the actual document, that is the setup, okay? So, with that being said, I just wanted to reach out and let you know. Let's move on to the actual assignment now. I'm gonna pull this down. So I'm using NetLabs, okay? So a student wanted to see this actually be done. Everything is activated. I have 2 hours here. Like I said, I'm not doing the entire thing. I'm just gonna throw a few things in there. So let's get the ball rolling because I don't want to run out of time and I want you to be able to do it. The first thing it wants me to do is work on router 1. We did this already in the class. So router 1, I'm just going to enable. From enable, I'm going to go config T. That gets me inside of it. And you see, even I make mistakes. You probably saw that last Friday like it wasn't, Monday like it wasn't. But this is good. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and change the router name because it wants us to call it, of course, router 1. So let's go ahead and get that out the way. And from router 1, then I'm gonna go ahead and you see the name of the router actually changed. I'm gonna go ahead and put V6. Okay, this is gonna be a unicast. Okay, routing. Did I miss anything? No, I didn't. Okay, we're putting it on unicast, and we want to do the interface. G0/1. I got that correct. From there, we're gonna go IPv6 again, and then we're gonna go again and give it an address. So let's go ahead and give that an address. Okay. So you're gonna see me now typing while I'm talking is not a great thing, but hey, I'm having fun. I enjoy this stuff. I'm having fun, and I'm hoping that you are having fun doing this too. And if I gotta break it up into 2 videos, that's okay too. I just want to basically get to the nuts and bolts of this particular lab so you guys can actually get ready to go ahead and do it on Packet Tracer. Now, I'm gonna tell you starting off, it's a few tricks on there, so don't rush into it. Make sure you read it carefully and make sure you can handle it in Packet Tracer, okay? So we got that in there, and now we're gonna say no shit. Some people was asking about this last time. This actually turns on that port. That port is turned on now, and that's a good thing. So let's go ahead and get the serial in there. You can see it activating. A student asked about that. I'm gonna keep that running because I wanna see everything come up. As you can see, change state up. Change state up allows you to know that that router is turned on. But like I said to the student, even though I see that, that's why we go in there and do show commands. That's why we go in there and ping. That's why we go in there and do config all, because we want to make sure it's up. Don't assume anything in networking. There's a lot of people that do that, and that's why they always get in trouble. Anyway, let me move on. I digress. I'm telling you about problems in the industry. So make sure you check it seriously. So I'm going to interface serial port 001. I got that in there. And from there, I'm gonna do IP. I'm gonna shortcast this because you know I can go here and use this same thing here, but I'm just gonna take out what I don't need to not constantly be going there. So IPv6, and of course, I'm gonna give it F00. that 1/6 64. So I got that in there correctly. That just gave that port an IP address. And then of course I need to do a no shet, because if I don't do a no shet, it will not allow that port to come up. So we had 15 minutes. You can see I got my clock running. We had 15 minutes and we just pretty much have one router up and running. So now I'm gonna switch over here to router 3. Okay, let's get router 3 going. Let's see if we can get into router 3, and we're in there. So we're gonna go the same thing, enable it. We're gonna go config T. Yeah, config T going, and from config T, we are actually going to, what's our next move? Oh, we're gonna give it the, we're gonna change it into IPv6. We wanna get it up to the unicast. Okay, and we're gonna route. Okay, so we got that in. That's locked in now. Let's go ahead and finish it up. Try to get it done real quick because we in 16 minutes now. I'm actually looking at the clock, seeing how quickly I can get this. I used to be really fast, but I don't know. It's not old age, so don't even try that. But I used to be really fast. You know, you get that skill set where you can type really fast. But I kind of figure I'm talking. That's what it is. I'm actually talking. So let's get this in here. Okay. Now, I know some of you guys are really pursuing this field. Reach out to me about career moves and stuff like that you would like to do. Now, I consistently every year get a young man a job, whether it's in desktop support or networking. I pretty much like that, doing that. And when I say young man, ladies also you too, but have full disclosure. I just got a young lady a job in the IT industry, and this was the first time I got a lady a job. So mostly it's guys that come to me and say, "Hey, professor, I want to work in the industry," and I got a few connections, not many, but a few, and I help them get in. Okay, so we got that in. That's excellent, and we're gonna do a no shut to see if this comes up. Let's see if it comes up. Excellent. Give it a few seconds. Boom, boom, boom. Bam. There it is. Okay, now we're going to go interface. And now these routers are starting to talk to each other. So you're going to see a lot of activity. Pay attention to the activity when you're working out there, because you should know when something should be communicating with the devices. Okay. Now, it's a lot of new things on routers out there that you guys really don't get a chance, and excuse me for calling you guys, but that's just the language I use all the time. But you really don't get a chance to see. But when you get out there and start working in the field, you're going to get a chance to see all this new stuff, and you're going to be like, man, why didn't they teach us this in college? Well, in college, we got a limited budget. We can't buy all the bells and whistles. Okay, let's check that out. Is that good? That's good. Drop that in. And now we're going to put the clock rate on. Now, next time we come to class, I want somebody to tell me what is the purpose of the clock rate? Words. I said word. What is the purpose of the clock rate? Why is this so important? The student asked me about the 28,000, but why is the clock rate so important? You know, so you guys do a deep dive. Tell me about the clock rate. Okay, now this should put this up. No shut. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna shortchange that too. You're gonna start seeing me do a lot of the shortcut words. Right now, I want you to learn the long version because I want you to really get into it. But you're gonna start seeing me doing the shortcut. Okay, now we're about to hit 20 minutes, and we have both our routers configured. Now let's go mess with the PCs. So in PCA, we're gonna go here and we're gonna go into we're gonna click on let's see if we can get in. And we're gonna go to the control panel. Let's go into the control panel. There it is. So I just went down there, I clicked on the control panel. I'm gonna widen this up so I can go straight to networking. That gets me there. And then of course it's asking me to change the actual adapter. So I'm gonna go ahead and change the adapter. And then I'm gonna go here to properties. Now it's important, this is how I change the adapter. Now watch what I do. I'm gonna go ahead and click out here because it wants us to disable IPv4. So I'm gonna say okay. Now you see I just closed that, right? I'm gonna say yes, disable it. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna see that IPv4 is disabled. Now I'm gonna click in here and enable IPv6. And I'm gonna click out again, watch what it do. Okay, it's saying, hey, do you want network? I'm gonna say, yeah, give me the public network and move on. Why did I do that? Because in the real world, it's asking for a network and I'm gonna get that, but I'll explain that another time. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna click on properties. Now I'm gonna click on IPv6, double click on it. I could hit properties just to make sure these two lines are chosen, okay? So they are chosen. So I'm gonna go ahead and click okay, and I'm gonna click okay here, and then I'm gonna close it. Now that's PCA right there. Now be careful, make sure you go to PCC. The next one is PCC, so I'm gonna go ahead, PCC, that sounds weird, right? I'm gonna click on PCC, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Watch this, I'm gonna click start. I'm gonna go ahead and click the control panel. Control panel, get the control panel up and running. Okay, I'm gonna widen the screen because I don't like looking around, so I like to open things up so I can see it clearly. And I pretty much know what a network and network sharing center is gonna fall. I'm gonna go back up here to change the adapter settings. Then I'm gonna go right here and open this up. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go to properties. I'm gonna disconnect this here. It's gonna say, hey, you got a problem with that. That's okay. I'm gonna say, yes, I wanna disconnect it. Then I'm gonna go back to properties and I'm gonna connect again. I'm gonna go to IPv6. So I disconnected IPv4. Now I'm connecting IPv6 and I'm gonna say, okay. Okay, now it's gonna ask me for this network. Hey, we need a network. I'm gonna go ahead and click public. I'll explain that later on, but right now I'm gonna click public and close it. I really don't have to do it, but I like doing it for these projects just to make sure everything's working right. And click close. Oh no, I forgot something. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go to properties, and then I'm gonna check my IPv6. Remember, we gotta check it, and we have these two selected. Okay, let's go ahead and close it. Click OK. Click close. Okay. Now I'm gonna shut this window. Okay, so that was that was PCA and PCC. Now, you went through those steps. That dealt with step 2. And in step 2, it wanted you to do that. Now I'm gonna come to PCA and just see. Now this is where you have a little problem because you gotta be able to see the configuration. So I'm gonna come into the command prompt. And if any of you been in the DOS world, you've been in the Cisco class, so you know we use the command prompt a lot. Back in the day, we used to use command prompt all the time because we were in the DOS world, and you know how that is. I'm gonna open this up wide, and then I'm gonna click here, and I'm gonna say IP config, and I'm gonna say /all, and see what happens. And there it is. As you can see, I have my IP addresses for all of the devices. Let me see if I can open it up more. No, I can't. Let's see what we got going on here. I think I can do it. Okay, can do it. I said I think. Okay, but you can see I have my temporary IP address, I have my IPv6 address, I have my link local IPv6 address, so I have all of my addresses. Well, let's go check PCC. That sounds so weird, PCC. Okay, let's click on that. Okay, let's go CMD. Let's go into it. Let's go config IP config it is. You can see I have all my IP addresses. Now, once you get this done, everything else is complete in here. Yeah, it's going to ask you to go in here and do a lot of other things which you already completed. But this was the most important step that you had to do. All you had to do was configure the router, switch, and PCs so it can receive IPv6 addresses. You didn't have to type an address in. The router and the switch was able to take care of that. So you were able to go in here and put this information in. And I said you didn't have to type IP address in. In the router and in both of the routers, you had to type that information in. You had to configure them with an IP address. So I want to clear that up, but you did have to do it. I'm going to stop here. Now, you're going to take this entire lab. If you take the challenge, you don't have to. This is bonus points out there for everybody. And with bonus points, they're just something that you can go get if you need extra assistance. But follow the rules that I put there. So for that young lady who wanted to know about configuring the device, I just did it for you. If you need some more assistance on a little deeper in this, we'll have a session, me and you together. But other than that, the rest of it, as I travel through the rest of the lab, is pretty simple. You're just putting in the information and everything to show up. Now, the next thing in this particular lab that's really important that you need to know how to do is configure IPv6 static and default routes. They give you 3 types of routes to do. That's important to know that information. But hey, you guys are doing great. This is Professor Sistrom with a short video. Watch the entire video. Go to Packet Tracer. Do the entire lab, upload it, and get you some bonus points. Because at the end of this, 12 bonus points is a game changer for a grade. Okay? Professor Sistrom signing off. I'll see you guys soon. I'm actually going to send you another video too. Just talking about the next chapter. We in our 3rd week, people. Everything must be done to receive a grade. I'll see you later.